Hi everyone, you've just seen Nick May there of Bodai Shindo Ryu, and he's from Richmond. And if you want to go and have a look at the dojo, please click the pinned link in the comments. I will put all the information there, so please follow that link and go and have a look at their website. So they're great people. I've been there myself. Nick was an excellent host, and the dojo was one of the most beautiful dojos I've seen. So superb stuff. So today we're going to discuss sword cutting, and we're going to be in this book here, which is Fundamental Samurai Teachings from the Book of Samurai series. Now I'm going to show you something here, just a comment. So it basically said, this was written in 1670-ish, you should receive traditions from a school of Iai sword drawing or Suemono object cutting. Now, we know the word Tameshigiri. Oh, for God's sake, I can't get my bloody mouth around. Tameshigiri. I always get them switched over. But we never really hear the word Suemono. And apparently Suemono is object cutting. And throughout the years, I've watched sword cutting demonstrations like the ones you've just seen. And I always thought, who's being tested? The sword or the swordsman? And you might jump and say, well, both, but actually there's two distinct words for it. So first of all, you got the Tameshigiri on one side, and the second you've got Suemono on the other side. Now I did a little bit of research and I found that Tameshigiri is actually more to do with testing the sword, and Suemono is more to do with testing the person. But I can't get any solid concrete evidence for this. So as anybody out there, I'm asking you guys, have you got any information on this historically from history, these two terms? So I know there's a lot of sort of like guys out there who are really good with sword cutting, sword history and things like that. So I'm going to ask you, do you know of this term? Now I think today that you test both the sword and the swordsman, but it always puzzled me where swordsmen stand up and they pretty much stand in a single posture and they cut 1, 2, 3, and it doesn't really match actual combat. You wouldn't really stand there, wait, prep yourself, clank, clank, clank. So it seems to me that Tameshigiri is more to do with sword testing, not testing a person's cutting abilities. And don't forget, whenever you read any book on this, they talk about on the tangs of the blade that they chipped in or etched in, or this sword cut through so many bodies or so many limbs and things like that. And of course, but it never says this swordsman did amazing with this sword. It's about the sword. So have we just lost this idea of Suemono for testing a person's cutting ability? And are the skills different in Suemono versus Tameshigiri? Sorry. Are they different there? Are they different ways? I don't know. What do you think? So let me know what you think, guys, about the two different styles. And I genuinely would like your help out there, and tell me what you think. Which one is for cutting the sword, testing the sword, and which one is for testing the human? Let's try and find that answer. Don't forget, get to the pinned link and get yourself a copy of this. Very good stuff.